Hi guys, how's it going? Today I just thought I'd do a quick video reviewing some of my camera equipment. So let's get started. So the first one is this, the Sony 4K action cam. Now this is basically used for any external footage. I also put it in the centre. I've got obviously a camera set up in the centre of my seat in the car. So this is, like I said, this is used for external footage mounted to obviously a suction mount, and it picks up some great quality. Say 4K. Now, due to 4K just being fairly new, I'm struggling at the minute to find a player to play 4K in, but I am still working on that, so hopefully in the future my videos I do produce will be in the 4K. So yeah, great camera. I've got a lens protector on. Make sure you get, obviously if you're thinking about buying one of these, make sure you get a decent memory card. So this has got a 64 gig memory card, make sure it's decent, because it does take up quite a lot of space, especially the 4K files. But this is in, I'm filming it in, you can change the setting, what you film it in. This is filmed in HD, 1080p HD. So it's really good quality. I won't basically be it without it, you know. It's important. I need this, I really do need this camera. This is the main camera I use for any external footage and things like that. So the next one is basically the same, but it's the older model. So this is just HD. This one, it's slightly older. Comes in a case which you just mount with the usual screw thread there. Again, make sure it's a decent card size, because these don't come with cards, unfortunately. Obviously, it depends which. If you buy a package, they do. But this was actually bought used off eBay. This I think it was £80, something like that. And again, qualities. It's not as good as the later model, but it's near enough. You can't really tell. This is used more outside than in, due to the fact that the case is it's a good case. Now the only thing I found with this camera is when you've got it in a case, you can hear the case rattling slightly. So normally I just use this one for outside shots. If I do want to get any sound or anything like that off any cars, I use this one because you don't get any rattle from the case. So it picks up decent quality. So yeah, that's it really. Again, like I said, about £80–90 on eBay, something like that. I can't quite remember. This was used by someone and it came great condition. So that is my two action cams. Now the next one is another action camera. This is the latest edition. I'm not actually sure the make of this one. I'll put the details, like I said, of all these cameras in the description below. But this is 4K. Can connect to Wi-Fi. We can with all of these actually connect to Wi-Fi, which is important due to the fact that obviously when you use the mounted, you haven't really got a screen with these two anyway, these two Sony ones. So you don't see what the angle is. You do with this one, but again, you can still connect it to Wi-Fi to make sure check the angle's right, and all the settings for the cameras you can do via your phone. So again, this comes in a case only, but there's no rattle or anything on the case. It's very tightly sealed case. 4K, but yeah, you can actually set it for 2.7K. I haven't actually tried that yet, but again, usual mount. There's loads of different accessories you can buy for different mounts, for helmet cams, you know, things like that. So again, all these cameras are waterproof as well, which is important if it's chucking it down with rain while you're filming. So again, yeah, that's this was actually really good value with this camera. It was about £120, something like that. So really good value for 4K. Whereas this one was near the £200 mark. But it's Sony, it's quality. It's a quality bit of kit. So yeah. So again, this one didn't come with a memory card. So just remember, if you're ordering one of these cameras, to order a memory card, preferably a 64 gig memory card as well. So the final thing, apart from the camera I'm recording on, which I'll show that after, is these point of view glasses. Now these are made by Pivot Head, and they make some of probably the best point of view glasses. So inside, now with these you've got the best of both worlds. You can have sunglasses which are in now, or clear. So when it's obviously most of the time you're in clear, because in the UK it's never sunny, so you end up with the clear lenses in. But these are good quality, again HD. And basically do what they say, you know, just point of view. So I'll be using these a lot when I go to Scotland actually, because it's probably best for scenery. So yeah, great. Again, make sure decent sized card with all of these cameras, just due to the fact that the quality is good. So unfortunately, it does take up a lot of room on your memory card. So make sure it's a decent sized card. Pivot Head there. so yeah, you can. It's quite. You sort of like these are all touch sensitive, so you just swipe to start recording, swipe again to stop. It takes pictures. And the other thing that is good is, say if the camera's getting low on battery, you've got what they call these fuel mods. I don't know if you can see that. Actually, it says fuel mod. Hard to see the reflection, but these basically you can charge them into the USB in the car. So while you're using one, you can be charging another, and then these actually plug into the ends. Just under these little flaps either side, so you can have two in, and that basically extends the charge. I think it's about another half an hour, so it's a decent amount of time. So yeah, again, I love these glasses. I don't use them enough actually. I need to use them more for just general driving. So I will feature. I know I featured them a bit in my last driving compilation clip, but I will feature these a lot more, especially when we go to Scotland. Perfect opportunity to use these properly. So yeah, that's my down point of view. So the final is this, which is I'm recording this on my iPhone due to the fact that I can't record on this camera, so I'm showing it. This is a Sony Handycam. It's not the best you can buy, but it's good enough for you know, filming and things like that. It's got the microphone on, which drowns a lot of the wind noise out, which is important when you're doing outside footage. So yeah, the good thing about this is you can actually project it. So that little screen there projects it onto a white wall. So say obviously you haven't got a computer, you can just set it to projection, and you can do it on, as long as it's a white wall or something like that, it'll project it onto the wall, and you can watch your clips and even, you know, look at your picture and things like that. It's got a good zoom on it as well. Zooms in even really clearly. It's 5.1 inch surround sound, 9.2 megapixel camera. Yeah, so 60 plus image zoom, so it's pretty. It's got a decent zoom range on it. So yeah, that's it really. Again, 64 gig card in these. It's a smart bit of kit, you know. So that's the camera. Obviously, I film on most, which you never see. So that's it. So I hope you enjoyed that review.